Few things tug at your heart more than the thought of a child wishing for one thing in their lives, and that's a family to call their own. And that is why this week is very much worth celebrating. 17 young children will see that wish become a reality. As part of National Adoption Month, I'm happy to welcome the team from Franklin County Children's Services. We have Tom Bowser, an adoption caseworker with us, as well as Lisa and Randy Jarrell, proud adoptive parents. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Tom, let's start with you, because this has to be one of those times where you sit back and say, this is why I do this job, right?
Absolutely, Robyn. We are so excited, not just for National Adoption Month, but just to find permanency for children in Franklin County. And whether that's adoption, whether that is emancipation permanency, or even finding kinship placements, that's what we're all about. In 2016, we did 170 adoptions in Franklin County. We're going to be pushing that number again and are super excited for Thursday, National Adoption Day, and our partnership with the Probate Court.
So you do this every year. You see, we're looking at, we have some pictures we'll show from last year, and it's just smile after smile in that courtroom. Is that day just like the most incredible day?
Absolutely. It is phenomenal. The families are excited. The kids are excited. We have had Disney folks there before in the past. Everybody just comes in. We have balloons. We have cake, everything. And it's just knowing that these kids now have a forever family after probably being in the system for a few years to get to this point. So it's just great.
And we talk about, you know, how big Thursday is going to be. That's National Adoption Day. So tell me about the families and those kids on that day. Because you said there's, what, 17 on that day? 17,
4 families. So we have 4 different SIB groups that are going to be adopted. And that's one of our big needs at Franklin County, is families that can take SIB groups and take older teens. One of our other families is adopting a 14-year-old teen. So that is just precious for us. And we're just so excited. So 4 families, 4 big SIB groups that make up that group of 17.
That's big. You want to keep the families together. You want to keep those kids with who they know and who they've grown up with. So that's really cool to see that happening. All right, Lisa and Randy, both proud parents to 3 children who you adopted. You were just sharing with me.
Yes.
So Lisa, first tell me kind of how these children came into your lives.
They all came as foster children, and we ended up adopting.
Adopting after that. And you said you have 5 children total, right?
Right, 5 littles at home, and then we have 4 adult children too.
4 adults,
so 9 altogether.
Oh my goodness! So you said there's always something happening.
Yes.
Is what Randy said to me.
Yeah, it's always something happening. There's a lot of chaos, but you know, it's fine.
It's fun, and I should mention, because 3 of those children, I believe you said, they also have special needs.
Yes.
So what has that been like? Did you have a previous experience with that, or what kind of made you want to reach out to them?
I'm a nurse by profession, retired now, I don't have time, but I worked with kids, and specifically special needs, medically fragile. So seeing that population oftentimes end up in an institution instead of in a home, really motivated me to want to do my own thing.
Yeah, to become their mom, to become their dad, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can't fix everybody, but we do what we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And Randy, what was it like on the actual adoption day? Was it, you know, kind of this feeling of, you know, this is something new and special, or these kids have been a part of our family? You know, this just kind of is a formality.
It was really just a formality. I mean, it was interesting, like seeing the courtroom, and they're very rigid about their process and things like that. But you know, in terms of the kids and the family working together and that kind of thing, it was more paperwork.
Checking the box.
Checking the box.
But then you got to go home and say, okay, now officially, right? You can
it was a relief.
Less paperwork.
Right. There we go. Lisa, would you say the experience has changed your life? I mean, I feel like that's probably a pretty significant thing to happen, right?
Definitely. We're much busier, but I couldn't imagine it any different. It's more, our lives are more full. We learn stuff from them every day. I don't know, I think they make us better people.
For sure, I could see that. So what advice do you offer other parents? Do you have anything out there for parents who are considering adopting? Maybe they've said, I don't know if I'm ready for that step. Randy, do you have any advice?
Yeah, I mean, I would think it takes a village. I mean, it's an old saying, but it's really the whole family that's got to be involved. I mean, it's not just mom and dad and the kid. It's also, you know, grandparents, aunts, uncles. You know, everybody is going to be a part of this. So, you know,
hop on board.
Hop on board, yeah.
That's it. All right, so Tom, if someone is interested in adopting a child through FCCS, getting involved in this, should they just give you a call?
Yeah, please give us a call or go to our website, that sort of thing. We get that call, we'll send them a packet of information out to them, that sort of thing, and let them go to the next steps to getting a home study and moving forward with hopefully adopting one of our youth.
All right, and then hopefully maybe 2018, they'll be in that courtroom on Adoption Day.
That would be great.
All right, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks.